to me, what makes a good sports movie is you can have obviously the great sports moments or the actor or actress, the relationship between man and woman. To me, it's the father-son relationship. Any great sports movie has a father-son relationship.
Yeah.
And I have, anytime I see Field of Dreams, anytime, playing, wherever I am, I cry. I mean, I've missed up. I know it's coming. I know the moment, the father-son moment in the movie's coming, but I can't get enough of it.
That thing that goes unspoken between father and son, and it's not just men that enjoy that movie, but that thing when we go too long without saying what we really mean to each other, that movie, it moves people not only to tears, but it moves them to that shoulder crying, that kind of dry where you can't quite get your breath because you've missed a moment. And that movie did it. That was our big car crash. That was our big fight. That was our big cavalry charge. It was, you want to have a catch. And a lot of people revisit that moment. But the other thing that struck me was not only that particular moment, but the speech that James Earl Jones does always struck me in the sense that, not to say that James Earl Jones isn't an athlete, but it's hard to imagine Mantle or Mays or Williams ever articulating the sport the way he was able to. So you have a non-athlete articulate the sport that we all love and play till the streetlights come on, season to season. That's what's so remarkable about that movie, that like a chalkboard it erases and everything that was good could still be again. And it took a non-athlete, it took a literary guy to actually explain to athletes what it is they just know intuitively, but would have a hard time, I think, explaining.
Well, and it's still true, right? I mean, that speech never, ever gets old or
it's biblical.
Thin, right? Exactly. What was it like shooting that scene, though, with Ray Kinsella and his father? I mean, how long? How did you figure out how to play
we had
that?
to do that. You could notice that we did that at Magic Hour. You also noticed that when that shot pulled back and you saw all those cars, now, but that would have been CG'd. But that was technically, that was all extras that we called on the radio, come be in our movie. And they created that big traffic jam.
Hold on a second. So that traffic jam, that's a real
shot. And the people from Iowa came, and so many people feel like they were part of that movie. So those thousands and thousands of cars that were in that giant traffic jam that went out on those two lanes, that was real. It went out over the radio. They didn't know what they were doing. They supported the movie. Now looking back, they know they were a part of it.
That's amazing. I never heard of
we
that.
would have been able to do that simple now with the way movies work. But that was how are we going to get them all here? And we just said, call them, tell them they want to be in a movie, they'll come.
Of course, if you call them, they will come. that's
a lot of children say they were born on that night. It's really fun. You talk to people and they go, it was an amazing experience.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.